What is going on, everyone? Exciting day to be here today because we've got some phenomenal content for you guys today. First, we're going to cover what you should expect in the market next week. We're going to be talking Monday through Friday, every single day. We'll tell you exactly what to expect. And then we're going to give you, Chris is going to introduce a play to you guys.
Because so many people want to know, where is Spot? Where is Chris? What is he doing? Why is he not on this channel? Show him, Pat, what I've been studying.
Some very complex stuff. I don't think they're going to understand it, but that's why we have you here today, Chris, so that you can explain it to them.
And I'm giving one out for free today.
Giving at least one out for free today. Now, if you stay tuned and watch the next video, we'll give you another free one. All compliments of Chris. He's contributing to the channel by giving you guys free plays. Y'all better appreciate it. So, Chris, what's first on the agenda today? Are we going to cover what's going on next week? Is that what we're doing first?
We can tell them what to look for. It's been a lot of volatility in the market. And what I was doing with my channel when I had time to deal with it, we would look at the catalyst for the week, get people ready for the week on Sunday night.
Okay, so Monday, Chris, what should they expect?
Several to choose from, but I picked a novice bio. These guys are off the chart. I go down. I've been working on my options book. I put in the activity, the behavior, and said, how can I profit from this? That's later in the show. But we have several others here. We have a novice coming out. We have New Scale Power, City, Copen, Oracle Therapeutics. We have several volatility watch plays. One thing about this volatility stuff is you can get burned a lot of different ways on options. I'm sure a lot of you have. But one thing about volatility plays is it doesn't matter which way it pops, as long as it pops. So that's what we're focusing on today. I don't care if you're bearish, bullish, as long as it doesn't sit still, you can profit. We have a couple of trades for you today that I share with you that I am looking at starting first thing in the morning.
And actually, both of us are going to get into these plays, and we're going to be, for those of you that aren't ready to kind of jump in yet, maybe you don't trust us, maybe you don't trust Chris.
Oh, they can just look and watch.
You can just watch.
One thing I did notice, earnings watch, I think it is on Monday. We have, of course, the semiconductor industry that's just been so volatile. But MicroStrategy is earnings Monday. Not quite enough volatility to make the cut this week and some of the plays. But it is notable to look at because I know you have been moving towards a lot of crypto.
I have.
Another volatility play Tuesday. We've got X4 Pharmaceuticals coming out for their drug candidate day. We already know FDA action date. A lot of volatility. Took a look. Real nice plays, but not good enough for your family at Top Ticker.
No, not good enough at all. What do we got going on Wednesday?
That's going to be a good day for me. You have double-digit share movement expected in Carvana and budget. And that's the one I picked today for the Top Ticker family. I set it up in Tasty Trade. What else I got here? I have Rush Street inactive, but I'm really excited about Carvana and Avis. They got a lot of volatility, expecting double-digit moves. We make it to the end of the week, which I think Friday, any of you merger and acquisition fans out there, I don't have money to play it simply because I'm out of capital. But if you do, you got Paramount, all of that stuff going on. But the big thing is the BLS is coming out with the jobs report Friday at 8:30. I will tell you how this is going to go. We in a presidential year. We have this inflation. Everybody knows it. You don't want to be running for president and have jobs on the decline. So this job report I'm expecting to be high, which is going to put a lot of upward pressure on inflation, going to put downward pressure on equities. So that's going to happen at 8:30. So if you see something crazy happening Friday, you may need to remind the family Thursday to be ready Friday when its job report come out. If it come out hot, look for SPX, NDX, the Dow. Look for all of those guys to be impacted in a negative way. 8:30 Friday. Do not call me, Pat, telling me what's wrong with the markets. You call all the time. I said, Pat, I gave you the report for the week. Not only am I giving you the report for the week, now I'm giving it to you in front of the ticker family.
All of them.
Okay. So that wraps it up for the week. What do you got going next week?
I'm going to put in on this week or get into are the plays that we're about to give these guys so that they have an opportunity to kind of see what we do.
Oh, yeah, the play.
What you do. So the plays, are we going to go after or go over Avis first, or what do you want to go over first?
We can go over Avis.
Okay, let's do that.
Well, we want to keep Avis to ourselves. We have 3. How many you want to give them?
Normally I'd be an asshole and say, hey, let's give them none. But man, these guys have been leaving like really good comments.
Okay.
Putting the, like smashing that thumbs up button on the videos. So I feel like we could be a little bit more generous this week. And I think we can give them this short iron condor for Avis that,
Okay. Right. That is today. Avis, particularly if you're involved with Tasty, that's where I trade. Pretty good. As we talked about earlier, we have Wednesday. We have some macro events happening, some catalyst stuff going on, some earnings coming out. So in the publication, they brought your attention to Carvana and Avis. So I looked at them. I looked at what was available, what was a safe bet, not too capital intensive, not too painful if you're wrong, but worth your time if you're right. So I came up with Avis, and then I had to pick a strategy. I said, you know what? Let's just go safe. Let's go like an intermediate strategy, not on that expert level. So I settled on a short iron condor, and I put together a trade for you guys. So I walk you through it. So the first thing I did was looked at the technicals, seeing if we had a lot of volatility. What you don't want to do in some of these volatility strategies is come across a company that just does this. You want erratic behavior. Yes. This is what you want in this strategy. In my personal retirement account, my personal 401k, or my Social Security, this is not the strategy I want. This is off to the side. This is getting on a rank bull. This is tying up, and this is trying to stay on 8 seconds. That's what this is about. These not Tennessee walking horses, people. So if you got a stomach that's not for volatility, may I suggest some different strategies. And if you have one in mind that you was wondering how to set it up, you want to take a look at it, shoot Pat at Top Ticker an email. We'll set it up. We'll come back on Sunday and put it together. So I've downloaded the technicals. I've looked at the chart pattern. I've identified what's going on. It looks like it's a safe bet for what we're trying to do.
Is that 300% volatility play that?
No, that's the
that's
one.
That's
That's the one I was going to keep up for just us.
Yeah.
So are we going live with that, or?
Yeah, we'll go live on the next video.
All right.
This one's gonna be
So I go in, I get this trade. You want to get something liquid, so make sure you have a company, and Avis fits the script. 500,000 K volume minimum. You want to have about 100 to 500 people inside these open contracts, and that's for liquidity. That's getting in and getting out. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
For a good time.
If I get in a 90-day trade, which is what you want in these short iron condors, you want about 90 days out. Give yourself 90 days to be right, because theta is working against you. Theta is not your friend. So if I cash out in a week, baby, I'm gone. This ain't 90-day fiance. It can be 7-day fiance with me. If you show me the paper, you can show me the door. You see my hat? Give my hat. Deuces. I'm out of here. Good time, not a long time. You see your money, take your money. Don't come back here 90 days later and say, you know what? I lost money on this trade. I mean to tell me you saw this trade show you money for 90 days and you didn't take none of it. That's your problem. You need to answer. Never mind. Anyway, this is the time frame I'm looking at. Like I said earlier, you want to go 90, but just didn't fit it this time. We'll get it next time. And you can see where I set this thing up. So I sold a 90 put, bought a 95 put, then I bought the 110 put and sold the 115 put. So what that is going to do for you when you set this trade up is you're going to have a break even on the lower end, level of this at 91.50. You're going to have a max on the max profit end, 80 $9.95. Break even upper limit is $113.50, and you're going to reach max profit at $115. So max profit can start if this thing gets below $89.95 or above $115, and it's got 90 days to do that. Anything in the middle from $89.95, you're breaking even. It's nothing. Anything over $115 is the max profit. You definitely don't stay a minute past $115 or a minute lower than $91.50. You get out, you get 100% of your profit. So max profit and loss, you're gonna get 150. You're gonna have to put 350 up. This is a debit, but $350 is the most you can lose. You can put this trade on and go to the bathroom. All the statistics people know, you go one standard deviation out, you're looking at about 68%, a little over 68%. This thing has a 72% probability of $1 in profit. 72 probability. Now, you do have support and resistance on these technicals. They may get in the way. It's a 28% chance that they may. But this thing has a lot of volatility. It's going to move. If it moves in our sweet spot, we grab it. If it doesn't, it's a $350 trade. But it has to stay put for 90 days.
That's right.
I think this stock got ADD. I don't think it can stay put, Pat.
Can't stay put, Chris, not unless we give it Adderall.
I mean, you're going to have to do something. So it fits all the parameters, 72% chance. All I got to put up is $350. I can make $1.50.
$1.50, by that it means $150.
Right, and this is a trade you can get in. You have plenty of time for it to fall in your lap. If it doesn't fall in your lap, which is a 28% chance it won't, you're not going to blow your account up.
I like those odds, Chris.
I mean, it's just, I've been in trades where I was scared to go to the bathroom. Scared I was going to miss something.
Me too.
This is not one of the trades. I put it on. You already got as much as you ever going to get. $350 is the max. I already paid you. Show me the money, baby. And the earnings coming out Wednesday. You could be out of this trade Wednesday. These folks get out of this trade Wednesday, Pat. I'm coming to see y'all Wednesday night.
Are you really?
I'll be back here Wednesday night.
That's a promise,
I
guys.
told you.
Remember, he promised us.
I told you.
If you don't see a video on Wednesday night with Chris here,
I got another good trade for these guys. Now, this one is a short called Butterfly. If you go out to the 816 options, what you're going to do is sell one $90 call, buy two $100 puts, sell one $110 call. This POP is 84%. The max profit $195. You got to put up $805. But you got an 84% chance to win. All that stock's got to do is trade at $100.75 a day. If it goes below 91 or over 108, it's payday, baby. It's payday. I know a lot of y'all get paid on Friday, but how y'all getting paid on Wednesday too?
I like to get paid on Wednesday and Fridays.
All it got to do is not sit still. But when you're running and your IVX at 70.9, that's like a mama at 9 months pregnant. Something finna move.
Oh my God.
Something's about to move.
Do some kicking.
Something's about to move. What we call it down here, Pat, something gonna bust, calm, or bleed.
Yeah, well, yeah. So they got an 84%.
It's 84
chance of being profitable.
I got an 84% chance. I don't do nothing without a theoretical edge. This all Black Scholes models.
Yes.